Welcome. All right, we are live. We're making moringa seed oil. Making moringa seed oil. The best way to have moringa combined, so that way it's a complete protein, is to get the powder and the oil together. It makes it more bioavailable in your body. That way you can get all the fat-soluble ingredients and minerals, and you can get the non-fat soluble and water-soluble, everything all in one. Getting the moringa seed oil and the powder together. Just mix them together, make a paste, add some honey, add some lemon, tastes great, and just slurp it off a spoon. It's amazing. And this is a complete protein together. Makes super amazing health benefits for the body. Check it out at numanursery.com. We're here today. We're pressing moringa seeds to make oil. And I wanted to show you how we use this machine here to make fresh seed oil. So we're live today on Instagram. We're also live today on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching us and for learning something today about the moringa tree. Let's hop right in. Happy Friday, everybody. So we're sifting the wings off the seeds right here. We just have a little sifter, and it's going in a little bin. And we've got the wings just kind of falling through here. This is just one of the first processes that we take in getting the seeds ready. These are all organic, non-GMO, PKM1 Moringa oleifera seeds grown right here in Florida. Yeah, we're with the Moringa Growers Co-op, so we're sourcing tons and tons of material now throughout the state of Florida. It's amazing. We've got lots of growers now that are signing on. Oops. Careful. Got excited there. Hello, hello. Thank you so much, Lana, for joining us. I would want to teach everybody about the moringa. We actually have your moringa seed oil on the way. Yeah, we just bottled this up. It took about a week or so for it to settle. And we're getting it out to you now. Actually, Yasmin's in there right now. She's helping to fulfill all the orders. We're getting everyone's orders out on time. We're sending everything out today. So if you order early in the week, we're getting everything out now. Sorry for the little bit of a wait, but we get it out as soon as we can. We're making everything by hand. So thanks for your patience and getting to know us and joining us on these lives. Yeah, so we figure might as well share with everybody, teach with people exactly how we do this. I'm actually having a smoothie right now. I'm having a moringa mango smoothie. I put some moringa seed oil in here. I put some moringa powder in here. Frozen bananas. Lots of mangoes. Put like 3 or 4 mangoes in here. Keeps me pumping. I mostly consume like a liquid diet in the mornings. I was a liquiditarian for about 6 months, a couple years ago. Just ate liquids, fasting on smoothies and teas and water. And I really do maintain a healthy diet by eating a lot of liquids. Oh yes. If you haven't noticed, we got our Numa shirts in. Hit us up at numanursery.com. Support us. Get some Numa shirts. Oh yes. So if you haven't figured, this is a moringa seed, and they're like little Spartan helmets. They have like 3 chambers. There's like a chamber on the bottom and on the side. And I call it the pineal gland. Woo! Yes. Blast off. People are like, what's moringa good for? I use it for clarity. I use it for healthier brain function. Especially the oil. And these seeds are super, super rich in oil. Actually, we just measured out. We get a lot of questions about how much oil is in the seeds. And yesterday, we actually got a really good ratio of about 25 to 30% of the weight of the seed is actually oil. So that's what we're getting. we're getting about 25–30% of oil from the seeds. And we're making these seeds fresh, harvesting them. You want to harvest moringa seeds before the rainy season. If it starts raining by like June, it's already at that point. It gets a little bit too wet for the seeds to just kind of survive through the rainy season. So we just kind of let those ones drop to the ground. Well, we've harvested lots of seeds down south over the winter. We hit up Fort Myers, Sarasota, Pine Island, Bradenton. Where we go? We went to Port Charlotte. We've gone all the way down to Palm Beach. We went to Miami a couple times. Sebring. You know, we've got trees all over South Florida. Brandon, even just right here, Valrico, Riverview, Apollo Beach, Ruskin. We've got moringa trees in Ruskin. So we've got lots of growers that are providing us material right now. All over Florida, and we're going to help teach you how to grow moringa trees. Actually, good news, we have a brand new book out called The Fast Track to Success. I just wrote this book over the last couple months. It's a quick read, it's like 10 pages, and it gives you all the key tips that you're going to need to join the Moringa Growers Co-op, and it's the fast track to success to get your trees looking like that. Bam! This is one of our growers in South Tampa. She's amazing. And she's got this beautiful tree here. Crazy story. First day ever at the farmer's market, she comes by the booth and she's like, hey, what are you doing here? I got a little bit of powder, a little bit of capsules, a little bit of tea on the table. And she's like, is this moringa? And I said, yeah. She's like, well, I have a nice sized moringa tree in my backyard if you'd like to come by and use it. So we did some tests, we did some analysis, we did some, some taste tests, and come to find out, it's an amazing spot. It's all organic, and we've been harvesting that tree now for about 4 or 5 years. Yeah, so we put her on the cover, our very first tree in the co-op. Well, the very first tree that we acquired at the farmer's market in the co-op. At that point in time, I had already been harvesting trees on other properties that I planted out. Probably at that point I had about 5, 6 properties. Now we have 300 properties. Just in Florida. But if you're a grower in anywhere else in the country right now, like Lena's in Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, California, we're happy to broker moringa with you and help get your moringa sold as an affiliate to the co-op. So we have affiliate marketing, affiliate sellers, affiliate growers. And that's really what this book talks about here is becoming an affiliate. So we have a little flow chart. This flow chart goes in and it'll teach you about becoming a learner, someone that just takes the courses, comes in. We've got lots of training classes. Then how to become a grower affiliate. Then how to also become a seller affiliate. And then if you're in the Florida area, if you're a Florida native resident, then we also have a grower, owner, and member class available for you. So we're just getting everything going with this, and would love for you to download this free download at Numa Nursery or even moringagrowerscoop.com. Free ebook. Oh yes. We're making some good oil. Look at this. We just pressed this one last week and it's starting to settle. You can see the butter at the bottom just settling to the bottom there. And that's how we're getting this really great oil here. This live has been really, really great. We've had lots of questions, lots of inquiries. This week we had several people come by the farm. If you'd like to come by to Numa Nursery and check us out, we're open every day between 10 and 2. We might even have a few people stop by while we're live. That'd be cool. 10 to 2, we're in Plant City. Check it out. Now, if you have any questions or anything like that, please don't hesitate to make a little comment there. Would love to see you guys make some questions here. If you have any questions about moringa, want to learn how to grow moringa, any questions about the trees, I should probably go get some trees for you and show you what the trees look like. Let me get a little stockpile up here. I have some really cool news with the paper that I've been making with the wings. We've been setting a station up here and we've been making paper consistently this week, and we want to show you how we're making paper, moringa paper from the wings, from the seeds. Beautiful. This is an automatic kind of feeder system that I built. It's just a prototype. Something I put together. I'm an architect by trade. Went to school for several years, learned how to kind of just build things really quickly for class, and just to do something, you know, just to get the idea out there in the physical is one of my favorite practices. You know, we could draw it all day, but let's go ahead and build it, you know, so that's kind of how I am. I like to make corrections as I go. I'm very visual and active in the process of designing and building at the same time to make that better. So went ahead and just built this. It's been working great. We've had this now for about a year. We've had the machine now for about 5 years. And it's a horse. She's doing amazing. Look, she's pumping out the oil there. This is the seed cake. This is a seed cake here. This seed cake is actually used as fertilizer. This is a fertilizer that we use on our plants. So after it comes out of the machine like this, we go ahead and just crush it up, and it becomes a really nice soft material that we can put on our plants as compost. Yeah. Let me get you some trees. I'll show you what some trees look like. Just grabbed this from our moringa greenhouse. These babies just sprouted just a couple days ago. It's spring here in Florida, and we're in Tampa, Plant City area. Look at those babies. Wow. Right here from these seeds. Wonderful. Just making some oil here. We've got them in different sizes. Look at this little dram. You can even just try it out if you want. We actually have a customer. She comes in and she gets 30 of these a month, and she just drinks one a day. She just downs it. Beautiful. Tons of proteins, vitamins, minerals. We're learning so much about the minerals that are in moringa, like vitamins A, B, C, D, E, and K. Some are water soluble, some are fat soluble. So in your body, some can be absorbed easily. Others, not so much. And sometimes the real main ones that we want to kind of really help with our skin and our nails and our hair, like A and E and D, especially vitamin D. Those are fat soluble vitamins. The best way to consume those vitamins and minerals are in a healthy oil. And that's why we really love consuming moringa seed oil with the powder, because the powder has the other minerals. And what I'll do is I'll even do a little experiment with you. I'll pour some oil in a bowl. I'll open that up. I'll open that powder up. Maybe I'll get another little sample powder. And we'll just mix it together, and it's so good. Definitely builds me up. Yeah, we'll be here for a couple hours today. I just wanted to go live for a few minutes, share with you some benefits of Moringa. This machine here is amazing. Actually, we just purchased another one yesterday. We just purchased another oil machine yesterday. It's actually a little bit bigger than this one, a little bit more commercial grade. It'll have better temperature controls, and I think the engine just has like a copper core, so it keeps the temperature even lower. We're gonna have even better oil. But this oil right here, we've had tons and tons of benefits, testimonials over the last couple years. I love the oil that's coming out of this machine here. Oh yes. Yeah. Happy Friday. Beautiful. It's a beautiful day. Spring is in the air. A little bit cool out. I was just taking some photos over here on the other side of the deck here. Just getting our new photo shoot for our new website that we're launching here in the next couple weeks. Just gonna specifically focus on our two items, the powder and the oil. I love getting my hands in the dirt. It's important for me. I'm an Aquarius, so I'm always in the sky. And just having this kind of job and working with plants and getting my fingers in the dirt every day is super healthy for me. It's really important to just do what you love. And I love working with plants and nature. It's a really great machine here. Really simple. It's just an auger. It spins. It's like a screw. There's like a screw in there that's spinning. And the seeds are being fed through the top of this chamber here. Wonderful. Pretty sure I'm live over here on Instagram too. Maybe not even. All right. Yeah, awesome. Now we are awesome. Now we're live. All right, we wanted to bring with you. Oh, it's checking the connection. We're back. And this is why we're here. I wanted to show everybody that we're mixing the powder and the seeds together, and we're making moringa seed oil fresh, super fresh for you. It makes it more bioavailable when you consume the oil and the powder together. There's minerals, there's different minerals in each. You know, the oil has lots of vitamin A and E and D, which is fat soluble. The powder has B, C, K, and all the other vitamins and minerals that are more so water soluble. But to mix them together, then you get a full gamut of all the water and all the oil soluble minerals put together. I love mixing the two. It makes it a complete protein when you get both of these together. Super, super powerful. And that's why we're making the moringa seed oil. I want to show you how we're making oil today. Oh yes, all right, we're back. It says that we're having some connection issues. I'm sure it'll catch on. It'll catch it. We're just under the awning here at the farm. And it's a beautiful, beautiful day. We want to say hey to everybody on Instagram and YouTube. We got a little sifter here. We're just sifting the seeds. Yeah. This is our moringa seed oil machine. Adrian's here. Hey, Adrian. Awesome. Adrian's getting Adrian's going to get a real commercial grade seed oil machine, and we're going to check some of his oil out in Mexico. We have a moringa farmer in Mexico with us. Awesome. Great. Thanks, amigo. Yes, we're making sure everybody knows about the oil here. And we've got the seed oil. This is just This is just settled after about a week or so. You can see the butter at the bottom. Nice. I'm just sifting the wings off. I'm just sifting the wings off here. I saved the wings. So these are the wings that come off the seeds, and we're making paper with them. So we're not letting anything go to waste. These are non-GMO, PKM1, organic moringa seeds right here from Florida. It's important to harvest moringa seeds before the rainy season starts. That way you get less fungus, and the oil will last longer if you harvest all of your seeds before the rainy season starts in the summertime. So like right now in the spring, you know, we're gonna get a little bit of rain here and there, and some of the flowers are popping right now. So by June, July, when the rains start, that's when all the trees will be ready to harvest here in the area. And we'll do another round. We'll do another round of harvesting. We've been going a little bit further south for these seeds. Hitting up Miami and Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach. We had someone in Palm Beach actually come and bring up some of their material from their trees, which was really great. That saved us a trip. Yeah, so we're here. We are making moringa seed oil. Moringa seed oil. Awesome. Tons and tons of seeds. We've been figuring out that you get about 30%, 25 to 30% oil. Let's see if I can get a better connection here. It says that we're always losing connection on the Instagram. But let me see, maybe I can check it. Let's see. Yeah, we have Wi-Fi on. All right. It'll come back. Yeah. Nice. Trying to work out a spot. You know, we're under the awning here, but at least we're here on YouTube. It's great. You can also hop over to YouTube if you're here. And we're just pressing moringa seeds today. Moringa is amazing. I'm sure if you follow us, you've heard about moringa. This is what we love, moringa. Makes this amazing oil here. Loving this oil. Skin, hair, nails, cuts and bruises, creaky bones and creaky doors. You can use this in cars. Hey, wonderful. Thanks, Stephen. Good to see you. Hope everything's well. We're making seed oil today. Much love, moringa love. Hope everything's well. Yeah, man. We're here every day, 10 to 2. We'd love to see you guys out here. Even just to help, you know, if you'd like to come in and volunteer, we'd love to get you to help out, maybe help press some seeds with us. Definitely could use your help. We have a new book. I wanted to get this out here. We have a new book now at Numa Nursery and also moringagrowerscoop.org. It's the fast track to success, and it helps you get into the Moringa Growers Co-op. It's a short read. It's like 10 pages, 9 pages. It's free to download. Hey there. Someone's asking, they want to sell the moringa powder. Can I help you? Well, we are in the process of building a cooperative. Yes, we could potentially help. Absolutely. Just sign up at the moringagrowerscoop.org. We're going to reach out to you, and we are, yes, I need you to download this book, brother. Download this book. This is going to teach you how to become a grower affiliate. So if you're outside the country, if you're out of state, out of Florida, anywhere like that, and you're trying to get your moringa sold, we do have a program where we help to organize growers around the world. You can learn, and the growing affiliate. Become a grower affiliate, and you can learn exactly how we can help get your moringa sold. just a little bit of steps and processes. You know, we want to get to know you. We want to get to know your growing practices. Awesome. Yeah, beautiful. You know, right now, we do have a lot of moringa in Florida and in California and Texas, and we're building up our sales team now. And we're building up our website, we're building up our SEO, we're getting our videos out there, we're going live, so we would love to work out something. We haven't had to purchase moringa from outside of the country in some while. We did get some moringa from our grower in Mexico last year. But for the most part, we've been able to supply mostly all of our customers at Numa and the co-op from moringa in Tampa in Florida. But as we're going, the demand grows, and so we will need to increase our supply as well. And that's why I'm just going live every day talking moringa. So please like this video, share with all your friends. Go to numanursery.com and download that free manual, the new free manual. I'm just sifting the seeds down here. You can see I'm just kind of sifting them. Right here. Just kind of sifting these wings off of here. Want to see the paper? Let me show you the paper. I'm making paper. So I used a screen similar to this screen here, and I took the wings from the seeds, and with water and a screen, I was able to make paper, moringa seed wing paper. Look at this. This is pure paper from the moringa. Beautiful. It's a little bit brittle. So we're going to be testing and working this out to where we can make it a little bit stronger. Maybe add a little bit of agar, which is like a potato sugar, which might help to strengthen the bond and create a little bit more flexible paper. Yeah, ultimately my goal for this is to just paint moringa trees on here, frame it, and then provide it to you. So that way you can get some of my artwork. I'm an artist. And I love working with my hands, and we're making paper. Look at that. Probably edible too. Hey, actually, that tastes good. Oh yeah, it's from the wings. It's from the wings from the moringa seed, and we're making paper. Awesome. It's not that good. But it's probably a really good paper. Really cool, huh? We're staying busy, you know, we're doing all kinds of things. This was yesterday's press. You can see it's already settling at the bottom there. And that's going down. It's getting a little bit more clear. This will be more clear within the next week. And then after about a week, it turns a little bit more clear like this. And after about 2 weeks, we've got pure oil, just like this. You can see through it. How much should you get from those tubs? Okay, great. We actually figured this out yesterday. We're getting about 25 to 30% oil from the weight of the seed. So we weighed out a kilogram, and a kilogram is 1,000 grams. We were able to get 300 grams of oil from 1,000 grams of seeds. So about 30%. Yes. A gram is 2.2 pounds. And so we're getting about 25 to 30% yield off of our seeds in this machine. And this is a cold press machine. This is a contraption that I built over top. This is really just a drill up here. This is just a drill, and it has a strap around the trigger, which I tight with a screw, and it keeps it at that speed, automatically spinning. Inside there, we have an auger hooked up to the drill. There's an auger, a plant auger. Instead of going to the right, which would then pull the soil out of the ground, we have the drill in reverse. That then pushes the seeds down into the chute here, and that's where the seeds are being pushed down into this machine here. Let's see if I can move this over. If your Instagram is enjoying this. Yeah, you can see there. Hopefully everything's doing well on Instagram. I know it kind of cuts out here and there. Totally, but if you have any questions, we're here. Pressing seeds. These are our trees. We got our trees. How much would you say that the big tub is? It's about maybe 10 kilos. So we've been harvesting and weighing it out. This tub is about 10 kilos worth of seeds. About 10 kilos worth of seeds. So 1,000 seeds weighs 300 grams. Yeah, we're harvesting all over Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Tampa. Well, Tampa's just getting started. All winter long, we've been having to travel a little bit further south. We've been going to Brandon, Pine Island. We went to Port Charlotte. Ruskin has really nice trees right now. It's not so cold down there. We're literally like right on that line. We actually get a lot of people asking if I have any properties for sale, like if I know any properties that they could move to. So what I'm going to probably start doing with the co-op is we're going to probably start buying up some land and property, so that way when someone asks if there's a property that they could farm on, we could sell it to them. Yes. I'm definitely getting into real estate. I started with this 2.5 acre property. It's my first property. Got 2.5 acres here. Actually, I started about 4 or 5 years ago. I bought tax certificates. I just would buy tax certificates. I learned from a mentor of mine I just met right on the street. Just kind of stopped in at his store. He had like a free jacuzzi up on the wall. I was like, oh, I could plant trees in that jacuzzi. So he hooked us up with the jacuzzi, and then at the same time, he took us to a real estate meeting, and then we started buying tax certificates. And so even to this day, 5 years later, I'm getting tax certificates paying me out. I think I just got like a $500 check last week from a tax certificate that paid off, that I bought like 4 years ago for probably like $200 something. I made 18% each year. It's been 4 years. So, you know, it's a great investment opportunity to buy tax certificates as a way to also get properties in your name. And my goal is to grow as many moringa trees, and I'm going to be getting more properties, and we're going to be growing way more moringa trees. And we currently are. We're on over 300 locations right now in the Florida, Tampa Bay, Florida area. But we're trying to get to 3,000, 300,000, 3 million. Wouldn't that be cool? The co-op is growing, so if you want to learn how to grow moringa trees with us, download that new Fast Track book, Fast Track to Success. Yeah, we're expanding with you right now. Right now live, we're expanding every day. We're getting more growers. We're getting more harvesters. All of our trees are maturing right now. We've been expanding for the past 5 years. Oh yeah, we're expanding right now. We just signed you up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. You can download this free book. You'll see exactly our plan for expansion. Our trees are just coming back from the wintertime. Beautiful. We're having a beautiful day. Thank you. If you have any questions about moringa, please ask a question here. We're live on Instagram and YouTube, Numa Nursery. And we've got this new ebook that you can download at our website. Download this ebook. Yes, we are positive. It's because I drink moringa smoothies. Everyone's like, hey, Kendra, you got so much positivity. It's because I'm in love with moringa. It's got moringa powder, moringa oil. I got mangoes and bananas. Mostly because I'm a liquiditarian and I'm not constipated anymore because I drink moringa. That'll keep you positive. When you got your bowels moving, your colon's clean and clear, you feel amazing, your breath smells better, your skin is more shining, you got that aura. Whenever the cats are around me, they look up and around because I got that aura. I attribute that to the moringa and also my beautiful girlfriend. Yes, she keeps me grounded, keeps me happy, keeps me fed. And it's because we're out here in nature. I mean, I have nothing else to be happy about. Couldn't be happier right now. We're on our farm. Thank you so much. It took about 5 years to get to this point. Just growing in other people's yards, growing in the backyards, planting moringa trees. I'm knocking on people's doors. People ask me all the time, how'd you get the moringa co-op started? And I really just started planting moringa trees on other people's properties. I just started knocking door to door. I had a moringa tree in my hand. I said, hey, can I plant a tree in your backyard and maybe come back and care for it over the years? They're like, why? What for? And I said, well, it's food and it's very nutritious. And I want to make a living off of moringa. So here we are about 5 years later, and we are now making a full-time living off of moringa. Off of just one tree, off of the moringa tree. It's tough. Yeah, sometimes, money's not flowing the way that we necessarily think it should or how, or money's going out the door. We got to get, some more financial help. As things scale, you're finding you might be making $100,000, but you're spending $100,000. So that's where we are right now. We made $100,000 last year, and we spent $100,000. So I need to get to the point where we're not spending as much as we're making, so that way I can take a vacation. That's our goal. And I want to be able to travel. I want to go to other farms around the country. I want to visit our buddies in India and Africa. And I want to visit all the other farms in Central and South America and Mexico. That way we can go all over the world and share the benefits of moringa. One of the ways that you can help us actually grow the moringa industry is by getting some of our merchandise. So we're starting to expand. Actually, right now we got our shirts available. Support Numa, support the farm, support us growing moringa trees. Yes. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. You can get the shirts at numanursery.com. I designed it myself, and it's Kendrick Henry apparel, official Kendrick Henry apparel. You can get it right from us. Anybody know what Numa stands for? Numa is an African goddess. You may know her husband. We're still trying to find him. Finding Nemo. Yeah, that's her husband. So Nemo's the husband, Numa is the wife. That's why we got a fish on here, a koi fish. She's actually the salmon of knowledge. And lots of symbology going way, way back to the beginning of time, creation stories. And Numa backwards, which you might actually see it, is Amun. And Numa backwards is Amun. Numa on one side and then Amun on the other side. So you got Numa on the west coast of Africa, then you got Amun-Ra on the east coast of Africa in Egypt, which is the god of all creation and fertility, Amun. And then that's his wife, Numa. The inverse. A little backstory about the name. Why we chose Numa as the name of our company. You can find this information actually in the Enuma Elish. It's an ancient creation story written by the Dogons in Mali. The Dogon tribe. They say that Numa actually came from a planet, Sirius. That's why you talk to Siri on your phone. And these water beings came from the planet Sirius, and they came down and inhabited the Earth. And that's actually where we get the ancient mythical legend of mermaids. Numa was a fish that came to land, and that's the story of mermaids. And it's probably why I attracted a mermaid in my life. I have a beautiful mermaid in my life, and she reminds me of Numa. Her name's Ariel, and she's a real mermaid. You guys have seen Ariel. She's been a great help. She's actually out right now running some errands. And we love living out here at the farm. You can come by here any day. 10 to 2, we need some help. We need some harvesting help. We need some growers. We need more growers. We're expanding every day. Beautiful. Just getting this going. Oh wow, we're getting lots of oil. This is the seed cake. We're using this for fertilizer. This comes out of the machine, and this is the fertilizer that comes out of the machine. It's called cake. Is it different to run a moringa business? Let's see. Someone asked here, is it difficult to run a moringa business? Well, I think it's, if it gets cold in the winter, is it difficult to run a moringa business if it gets cold in the winter? I think if it gets cold in the winter, you should focus on another crop. So you have a moringa business, you're growing moringa in the summer, and then you just gotta diversify. Someone's asking, if you're in the cold, how do you continue to grow your moringa business? Well, you could prepare doing things like what I'm doing, where you're harvesting the seeds in the summer, and then you're just making oil in the winter. That's what we've been doing pretty much all winter. Is it difficult to run a moringa business in the cold? I think it's difficult to run a business. Definitely difficult to run any business. And luckily, moringa has everything. You know, it has all the vitamins and minerals, proteins. It's all the good stuff. So it kind of does the work for you. In that I don't really have to sell the moringa. Someone can just type in moringa and see all the benefits. Right? I actually have the benefits right here. Tons of benefits. So you can grow it, like if you're in a colder place. Someone just called us in North Carolina or South Carolina, and he was like, did you hear my drawl, my Carolina drawl? I told him, to grow moringa more so intensely in the summertime where he is, and then in the wintertime, focus on another crop. Bring another crop into your farm and do it, have your two crops. Have your winter crop and have your summer crop. Yes, it is very difficult to grow moringa in any cold weather. They do not grow. They die in any kind of frost. They'll die in the frost. The trunk is very soft. It's a softwood. So, since it's a softwood, it can explode. Do you pot up the trees in the winter? In the wintertime, well, like we live in Tampa, so like the wintertime here is not really like winter. Everything just kind of goes dormant for a little while. We continue to sprout seeds in the wintertime. It may have a less germination rate, but we continue to sprout seeds in the winter. We maybe get like maybe 50% sprouts in the wintertime. And in the summertime, we're getting like, 90% sprouts. So do we pot up trees in the winter? We try not to like touch any of the trees in the wintertime. We're just kind of cutting them back. We're just popping the tops off in the wintertime. We're cutting all the trees really short for the wintertime. We're preparing it for the winter. And I have information about that in the free book here that you can download for free, a new ebook at newmannursery.com. You can get more information about kind of like the steps and learn about how we prepare the moringa trees for wintertime. Where are you? Where are you? Let it tree. Where are you? What area are you in? You know, in the winter, Colorado or, you know, Wyoming, you know, Nebraska. We have a lady that's getting some seeds right now. She's got a plot of land in Nebraska, and she's going to start growing moringa trees this summer. Oh yeah, we've got lots of interested growers in all around the country right now. They're getting their land and their soil tested. Moringa likes it a little bit more alkaline soil. They love the alkalinity in the soil, like the sandy in the soil, so it's tough. Some places in Texas are really just like clay. And so they don't really like clay that much. They like it really sandy. They gotta have really good drainage. Whoa! No way! You're in Japan? Awesome! Nice! Yes. How do you say moringa in Japanese? I know in Chinese it's lamu. Lamu wa. In Cambodia it's latmok. In Trinidad and Tobago it's saijan. In the Philippines it's malunggay. Malunggay. That's the big one. That's the big one. That's all the Filipinos love moringa. That's like their country's tree, like the main tree. So we have lots of Filipino friends in Africa. Moringa can be yabuti in Africa, and many different names in Africa. It's probably got a different name in each different country. Now, people ask all the time, like, where's moringa from? Supposedly, pretty much similar. That's beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. So does it grow in Japan? Maybe in the southern parts of Japan. This thing cannot get cold weather at all. That's why you're asking. That's why you're asking. Awesome. It'll probably do really great for you in the summertime. I'm so happy you're watching and following, loving on the moringa tree. I got to get to Japan. I would love to go to Japan. Let's see, in South America, they call it merengue, and merengue, even in Africa, parts of Africa. Molongo. In different parts of Africa, they call it molongo. Yeah, I have a box with all the different names of moringa around the world. Our starter kit box has all the different names of moringa around the world. And see if I'm forgetting any places. Merengue, in Central and South America. Moringa. Oh, did you know that Fidel Castro actually ordered everybody in Cuba to not eat pork and to grow a moringa tree? He said that maybe like 20 years ago. And so a lot of Cubans are getting to know us and finding out our information, coming by, visiting us, especially in Ybor City. We have lots of a huge Cuban community in Ybor City. So we have lots of moringa trees growing in Ybor City down in Tampa. It's not a very popular plant there in Japan yet, in the island near Japan yet. That's understandable, probably just because it gets a little cold. It's really, in China, like it's really only grows like in really southern areas of China. Of course, you know, Southeast Asia. So I was saying that moringa originally, like millions of years ago, what is a part of Africa. So like if this is where like if this is where like Ethiopia is and Kenya is, India broke off of Africa and then floated up to the Himalayas, right? So when India broke off, there was already moringa on the landmass, Pangea or whatever they called it, and so the moringa India broke off. There was moringa on India, and there was moringa left in Africa. So Africa has 12 different varieties of moringa. They've got tall, bulbous stem ones. They've got shorter, bushy ones, little weedy kind of looking ones. They also have like really, really big moringa trees. Sometimes you'll see a moringa tree even like a big bulbous one and then a short little top with like just a little bit of greens on top. That's actually a moringa too. It's a type of moringa tree. There's 12 different moringa trees in Africa, and then there's one main one in India, and that's what we grow here. The one in India has been the one that's become the most popular throughout the world. The PKM1 variety has developed from the oleifera just to grow even more drumsticks, to grow even more seeds. That way it can produce even more oil. Right, exactly. Very similar to the baobab. Yes, they have that bulbous shape. Moringa just looks just like the baobab tree in Africa. A lot of the trees look very similar, you know, because they have to store a lot of that water. So the Indians actually really helped to develop the moringa tree industry to what it is today. 90% of all moringa around the world comes from India. And then since then, other regions around the world that are very similar in temperature to like central, western, and even southern moringa, a lot of South Indians, like from Kerala, they'll come to us and they're like, moringa is from Kerala. And I agree, like I know like the oldest moringa trees, oleifera trees, are Indian. But we grow them here in the States now, and we're trying to really create like a USA brand. What's been the most profitable product of the moringa? Most profitable. Most profitable? Well, we've sold a lot of tea. The tea is very easy to kind of make because you just dry it. Depends on the steps. I would say profitable, honestly, is the oil. Yeah, that's why we're here. That's why we're here right now. Because it's such a great profit. It's so valuable that we can garner a high price for it. The moringa seeds are prevalent. The moringa tree produces one moringa tree can produce 1 million seeds in its lifetime. They're short-living trees. You know, they don't live very long. And so I feel like one tree can easily produce 1 million seeds in its lifetime. And they even have new trees out like the Momax. The Momax supposedly produces even more. The powder capsules are also, it's all profitable. It's all amazing profit. You know, just a little bit of labor. We actually just recently found a company in Dunedin, a local supplement company. We gave them our powder. They're USDA certified, FDA organic facility, and we gave them our powder, and they gave us capsules in return, all vegetable capsules, and it saved us a lot of labor. So that one for us just most recently just became a little bit more profitable. We're starting to really manage our profit margins now. I need a manager. I need like a general manager to sign on with Numa that way. And you can be in other countries or even other cities or other states. We need someone that wants to work with us, you know, as a possibly even a co-owner, a part owner of the company, to help manage that profitability margin. That way we can, because we made 100,000, but we spent 100,000, you know, because we had shipping and supplies and packaging and labor, a lot of labor, you know. So we do need an operations manager, accounting. We do need that, yeah. How long does it take to produce seeds from seedlings? Okay, great question. So how long does it take to get seeds like this, dark matter, melanin rich? How long does it take to go from a seedling to a nice mature seed? Well, the Moringa PKM1 oleifera, they can produce seeds within the first year. but they'll be lighter in color like this. They'll be lighter in color. They won't get fully mature. So you'll like what I do off of the trees, I don't let any of the first year trees go to seed. I'm always harvesting the flowers off separately. And we're selling the flowers separately. I'm not letting any of the small trees go to flower, which would then go to seed. That way, it doesn't take the energy away from making the root system, because the seed is going to be taking a lot of power, a lot of minerals. And we need to have a really good root system. So in the first year, you could get seeds, but I pop all the flowers off, so that way by the second year, the tree is producing much more darker, mature seeds like this after second or even the third year, and the trees are a little bit bigger. So you could get a seed pod, you could get a drumstick. A lot of people get so excited because after the first year, they're already getting seed pods and drumsticks. But if you open it up, they never really get fully mature. A lot of those seeds are duds. And so it's going to take about 2 years, 3 years to really get a mature seed from your trees like this. Wow, we're getting a lot of oil now. All right, I'm going to sift this out. Thank you so much for asking questions. Please keep asking more questions. That was a great question. So there's just a little bit of, like, we call this the butter. So this really fine material that's coming out of the machine, we use this for butter on our toast. How much does a machine cost? We just got this machine on eBay. We bought it on eBay. We bought this machine about 5 years ago for about $400 or $500 straight from China. And it wasn't as popular as it is today. But yesterday we just bought another machine on eBay, a bigger machine, more commercial, larger motor, longer auger. The longer the auger, the more oil you can extract, so you'll get a better yield. You want a long auger. You don't want a short auger, because the shorter the auger that's in there spinning, the more oil is going to come out the end. We wanted a longer auger, so that way it has more opportunity for the oil to come back and shoot down in here. So about $500-600 on eBay. It's a seed oil cold press machine, and we chose the commercial one. It has commercial. Have you eaten the drumsticks? I know Indians eat. Oh yes, I love eating the drumsticks. I put it in my soups. Drumstick curry, sambar. That's like, mwah, that's like the soup. That's my favorite soup. Tons of vitamins, minerals. Funny story. Anytime I'm at the farmer's market, I get an Indian guy, an older Indian guy. And I'll have these on the table. Right? These are the seeds. These are the drumsticks right here. These are some of the ones that were not as mature. I think we harvested these right at the tail end of the rainy season. And so they're a little bit lighter. I'll open this up for you. But usually if I show these to someone at the farmer's market, usually like an older Indian guy will come up to me. He goes, "Hey buddy, you know what these are good for, right?" I'm like, what are they good for? And like, I don't know, right? He's like, well, they make you stronger in the bed. And I'm like, no way. And he's like, and they're like, yeah, it's good for circulation and it helps with prostate. It can help with the prostate. This is a disclaimer. I'm an architect by trade. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any medical advice. This is really just for educational purposes only. Also known as the new Viagra. This is the old Viagra, buddy. This is the old Viagra, the old school Viagra. Yeah, this is actually, there's moringa, synthetic moringa in Viagra. Woo! Didn't know that. Yes, all the medical, like, synthetic pharmaceuticals, they have literally been synthesizing moringa properties, chemicals, and putting it in pharmaceuticals for hundreds of years. They just call it a different name. When you look at the label, it doesn't say moringa on anymore because it's not actually moringa. They take the chemical properties of the drumstick and put it in Viagra, put it into, say, like growth, you know, to make your member bigger or something like that. Because it can be a natural male enhancement as well as a prenatal. So it helps to cleanse out the body and increase your fertility. Someone here is saying planting some in the ground, some germinated, and they are in deep pots now. Hopefully they will sprout up. Awesome. Yes, synthetic moringa. So well, of course, like it's just like with anything, like say for instance, white willow bark from the willow tree, right? The bark, what is that? That's aspirin. So they developed the properties of the white willow bark and turn that into synthetic white willow bark, and they call it aspirin. And so that's what you're consuming. You're not actually consuming white willow bark. If ever I have a headache, I just go to my herbal cabinet and I just put some white willow bark in some water and I drink that and it's gone. That's the natural herb, right? For preventing headaches and also getting rid of headaches. Same thing with moringa. You take the chemical properties, the chemical makeup, everything that's in the moringa, and you synthesize that in a chemical form and then put that into pharmaceuticals. And that's actually what's in a lot of blood sugar, blood pressure medication, pharmaceutical capsules is actually, they're taking it from the moringa drumstick. Yes. Oh, I could keep going. We've already been here for over an hour. I'll keep going. I got a whole another couple hours in me. I don't stop at the farmer's market all day. Someone has a small moringa in 3-gallon containers. How long do you think they have to do before you move them into the ground? I like moving moringa trees into the ground once they have wood on them. Once they have wood on them, then I like to get them in the ground. Awesome, thanks man. We're getting some of our boxes. We just got some more boxes, empty boxes from the post office, and we're going to be shipping out all of our orders today. So if you want to stop by Numa Nursery, pick up a shirt, pick up some seed oil, support the moringa movement, get some seed oil from us, some fresh moringa seed oil. We'll work on getting it shipped out to Japan here pretty soon, out of the country. We're really just shipping within the U.S. right now. That's where we need some more help. You know, I would love to get a manager in here to really help us get some of those tasks accomplished. You know, there's some of the things on the checklist that I need help with, and we are actively recruiting managers right now for Numa. And if you're close by, you're in the Tampa Bay area, Plant City, we'll put out we're hiring. And this will be I'll take a little snippet from this, and this will be we're hiring. We are hiring. We're hiring general managers right now for Numa. If you're in the Tampa Bay, Plant City area, you want to come in, we're open every day, 10 to 2. Check out the location. We could really use your help. We need your help in getting our numbers, our money, our accounting. You know, I've got all the receipts together. We're getting ready for our taxes. Pretty much, mostly everything is a deduction. Awesome, awesome. Yes, please tell your buddy to come by. We definitely need some more help. It's something that we can grow together. This business has a lot of potential. I've pretty much just set the groundwork. I'm just laying the groundwork. Awesome. Technical and consultant, it may be a good option. Please, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Please send him over here. Yeah, if he's into plants, wants to learn more about moringa, has some skills that we may be able to utilize. It could be something part-time at first, you know, and then we go into much more of a full-time. Wonderful. So we've got the capsules here. We're making capsules locally. We're getting these FDA certified and approved with our powder in it. We're getting these made locally by a company. Actually, crazy story, I met the gentleman that owns this company that made our capsules like 4 years ago. I was serving tea at at a business meetup. It was like a business meetup. It was like 8 a.m. It was at a doctor's office, and I was just literally serving tea for all the business people to come in and have a meeting. And I was just kind of sitting in the meeting, serving tea. And then he actually said, "Hey, I see you got capsules on the table. My company makes capsules, and if you'd like, we could make them with your powder." A couple years later, we're scaling, we're getting bigger, and now we're able to outsource that task, and I'm not making capsules 3-4 hours a day. Beautiful. So we have capsules, lots of capsules specials right now on the website, and of course the powder is amazing. I got the powder in my smoothie here, moringa powder, moringa oil. Mangoes and bananas. I fasted on moringa for 30 days a couple years ago, and that's what really sold me. I wasn't sure if this is what I was going to do. I was still in architecture school at the time, and I was really sick. I was really sick because I was. My pleasure, please. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Great work. Cheers from Japan. Thank you, brother and sisters, all the way from across the waters. Thank you. Enjoy the day or the evening. Much love, moringa love. And I was just, I was in school. I was in architecture school, super focused. And I was just really sick. My body, I didn't know what was going on. I was still eating a lot of meat. I was eating out a lot. I was eating lots of rice, lots of beans. I was getting stuffed up. And my face was all like breaking out. It was scratching. I had lots of red spots and stuff. And so I was like, I don't know what to do. And one of my buddies was like, I think we should, go on a cleanse. And I'm like, okay, well, I've never done that before. Well, after 2 years of cleansing with moringa, I would fast. I started off just like Friday night, Sabbath. I wouldn't eat. I wouldn't do anything Friday nights. I would just be meditating, eating the moon. Saturday, I wouldn't eat. And then I'd break fast Saturday night, sometimes Sunday morning. And I did that regularly. I just started cleansing and detoxing. I would drink the moringa tea throughout the day on Saturdays, eating the sun, going out, getting some sun. And I did that every Saturday and Sunday for about a year. Just utilizing that fasting strategy of cleansing. I started getting more clarity. I started feeling better. I started eating more plant-based. I started consuming more moringa regularly throughout my diet. And then by about 2 years later, maybe about a year and a half later, it was January of 2014, that my buddies and I, we started a cleanse, like for the new year. So I started eating moringa greens fresh. I started eating the dried leaves and the tea. Started making a paste out of it and eating the greens. And then kind of like a couple of days in, I was like, I think I want to take this further. I think I want this to be a really big fast. So I went 30 days fasted. I just ate moringa powder, moringa leaves. I ate some moringa roots. I ate some seeds. I just consumed moringa for 30 days and really nothing else. And it really, really helped me a lot. I lost a lot of weight. I had to start over from scratch. I had to rebuild my muscles. On that 30th day, though, I had been practicing walking on my hands, and I walked all the way across a football field after drinking some tea. I was just super, just getting out there, getting real spiritual, and just really getting all the energy that I needed. I was doing aerokinesis and just utilizing my breath during that fast. I had to breathe a lot. I was turning into a breatharian and focusing on my breath, focusing on my aura, focusing on moringa, asking moringa, the spirit moringa, you know, if this is for me, if this is what I was going to do. And she gave me all the answers, and I've been here. It's been 5 years. Since then, I haven't really done anything else but focus on moringa and sharing moringa with you. That's why I love it. And especially this oil is so, so powerful. And you can eat this seed. You can eat this seed just like this. Actually, there's a shell. There's a hard outer shell. And inside, this is actually where the oil is coming from, right here. That's the seed. This is where the root comes from. This is where the stem comes from. This little white thing right here. And if you press it, oh my gosh. I'm pressing it. If you can see, there's some oil on my finger there. This little seed here has a ton of oil in it. And it's edible, completely edible. It's bitter at first. Super, super bitter. Got like a little astringent. But wait. As soon as you drink something with it, it turns sweet right away. Oh wow, that was amazing. We do have the moringa seed oil in 4-ounce jars as well. Stop by newmannursery.com. We have it in 4 ounces. Wonderful. We're just kind of stripping the paper off the wings right now, off the seeds, by getting the wing material off the seeds. We're able to make paper off of this. And we're actually making moringa seed paper. How many seeds can you pop a day? That's a good question, you know. They're very, very strong. You know, I wouldn't do more than 5 or 10 seeds a day, honestly. Some people like to take the moringa seed capsules, capsules, because they're very, very good for you. They can help regulate blood sugars, blood pressure. Yeah, taking one every day, noticing nothing but awesome, better stools, awesome. That's great. They come out a lot better. That's right. That's right. They help to detox. They help to pull toxins. They can help to pull toxins out of the blood and into the stool and out of the colon. I do believe that they help to cleanse the body of heavy metals. It's one of the sensitive conditions with moringa is that it can pull heavy metals out of the soil. So that's why it's very important to grow moringa in a fully organic environment. Yeah, always. You want to take a cleanse every year. Someone is saying that they feel like they should take a cleanse as well. Just maybe take a little bit more of the seeds. Maybe kind of cut back a little bit on the heavy meats and dairies for a couple of days. Maybe just eat more veggies and water, drinking more water. That'll really help fight inflammation. So a really, really great thing about the seeds is that you can crush them. Wonderful. Yeah, come on in to the next program. We're gonna be launching some classes, some free classes on our website. But thanks for watching. Thanks for staying tuned. Thanks for learning about the moringa trees today. And you can press these seeds and put it in a bucket of water with some dirty water. Say I was to go out and I got some water that had some murky, dirty, sandy, mucky water. If I put it in a 2-liter bottle, and what I heard is that it's better to even have it in a plastic bottle. Supposedly, if you have your water in a glass, I think the reflection of the glass, it doesn't really like crystallize the water like a lot of people think. I mean, I've done that a lot, just kind of made some sun tea. Yeah, it heats the water up, but I went to Echo Farms a couple years ago, and they said to use, what's my favorite meal? Moringa meal recipes. Oh, I love the sambar, the soup, the drumstick soup is my favorite. And then I also use my spice, my specially formulated spice. I make with moringa and turmeric and ginger and cinnamon and cumin and coriander and hawthorn and golden seal and fenugreek. I mix all those together and I make a really great spice, and I use that to make a curry. It's got mostly moringa and turmeric with a bunch of other herbs. It's I love it. It's like a curry spice, but with mostly moringa powder. I love making my curry dishes with that. So a couple years ago, I went to Echo, and they gave us a little tutorial on how to clean your water with moringa, and they used a plastic 2-liter bottle. And they said that it works better than even glass. And they'll crush the seeds, put it inside, put the dirty water inside, and within a couple of days, like a couple hours, within 24 hours, within, of course, like a couple hours, you'll see it start to coagulate. It's called a flocculant. It pulls all these toxins and it drops it to the bottom. That's what it's doing in your body. You're 90% water. It's doing the same thing. It's pulling all those toxins together and it's pulling it out of your body into your colon. So if you're eating the seeds, it's doing the same thing. When you hear moringa seeds help to filter water, it's also helping to filter water in your body. And that's why a big, big contributor to fasting and cleansing and healing is consuming the moringa seeds. You want to put a couple of seeds, You want to maybe put like maybe 10 or even 20. You want to crush them in there. You can de-shell it and just crush the little white piece, so you could crush the whole thing up and put it in there. But try like 10 or 20 seeds in the bottom of a 2-liter bottle with some water, some dirty water, and see how fast it makes it clear. I've done several tests and experiments. Now what that does is that makes potable water. So from there, then you would boil that water and then it's drinkable water. Yeah. Totally. I keep going. I don't stop. I got more in this moringa arsenal. That's all I've been doing. I've been talking moringa every day for like 4 or 5 years. Shoot, I think it's going on 6 years now. And it's just gotten better. It's helping me get more precise on answering these questions. And I'm happy. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to get people learning and teaching about moringa. Getting lots of oil today. Lots of oil today. Just in this quick hour or so, hour and a half here. We're just sifting the seeds out so we can get paper. Wonderful. Yes. Wonderful. If there's any more questions, I'm totally happy to help answer. We've got a lot more information in our free book that you can download. Our ebook. Download our ebook for any more questions and answers. It's brand new. I just finished this ebook last week, and you can sign up on our website. Just provide us your email. My pleasure. I'm happy to help. Thanks for watching. Thanks for asking questions. Why are you asking all them questions? Yes. All right. Moringa love. We're getting out of here. We love combining the oil with the powder. The best way to consume moringa. Make it a complete protein, even more bioavailable. Get all the minerals, all the vitamins. Get the water-soluble vitamins and minerals. Get the fat-soluble vitamins and minerals. And then mix them together. Mix these two together. And then you'll have a full, complete protein. And it's all from one tree, the moringa tree. Yes. All organic. Locally grown right here in Florida. the merengue. Woo! Do the merengue. Yes, in your moringa shirt. Thank you. They call me a moringa poppy. And this is a machine that you can get right on eBay. It's a cold press machine. It's a simple auger that spins, and then we built this contraption on top here. And it's got a drill that's moving an auger. We have a piece of wood on that auger, and that's just kind of agitating. That's just kind of moving the seeds around down there, keeping them going, keeping them going. We're just sifting. I might just call it a day after sifting these here. We've been on live for about an hour and a half now. Beautiful. Lots of people watching here, getting that good info about moringa. It's a beautiful day. Spring is in the air. Hopefully all the snow is melting everywhere where you are. And pretty soon you can start growing moringa trees. This summer, even just as an annual. You can grow moringa as an annual. Even intensely, you can grow it intensely. You can grow it like 6 inches apart. You know, we like to plant them in tall pots. We plant the seeds in tall pots. That's because trees have a tall root system and they have a tap root. And so that tap root goes real tall. You want to get that tap root growing. Don't want to hinder the tap root. So we grow all the seeds in tall tree pots. Beautiful. Look how much paper we got. What we'll do is we'll mix that in the blender. We'll add some water, add some agar, potato agar, and then we'll blend it all together. And then we use a decal, like a screen, like an ancient Japanese paper making method. And we're taking the wings and we're making paper. Look at this paper that we made from the moringa wings. It's cool. Yeah, I plan on really just, I want to paint moringa trees on here. And I want to frame it out and maybe sell them to you, so you can get some moringa trees on moringa paper by Moringa Poppy. Goals, baby! Oh yes, so I hope everybody's having a great Friday. Please like this video. We're on Instagram Live and Facebook Live. Really, really appreciate you for stopping by. Tomorrow we'll be live. Also, yeah. We'll go ahead and call it a day. Thanks so much. What's up, Hollywood, my brother? We're making oil. I got the shirts, brother. Nice. What up, Jay? Accelerator. All right, all right, all right. Yes, sir. Making that good body oil for the queens right here with this machine. Making that seed oil, baby. Yes. I built this machine over here. This little contraption right here. So happy to see you, brother. Hope everything is well. Loving it, loving it. God love group in the house. Yeah, brother. Call me. Nice. Awesome. Everybody everywhere loves moringa. Yes. This is the seed oil right here. Getting this going. It's a great product. You can drink this. Skin, hair, nails, cuts, and bruises. Vitamins A, B, C, D, and E, and K. F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. And we have it in this size as well. This is beautiful. Super thick, super gold. And it's a complete protein. It has all 9 essential amino acids, and it has 9 other amino acids, making it a complete protein. All made from the drumsticks. This is the drumstick tree. Hi-ya. They call me drumstick. Hi-ya. This is my alter ego. I'm Kendrick by day, Moringa fighter at night. Wow, wow. Taking everybody out that wants to say anything about their blood sugars and blood pressures, about their lack of vitamins and minerals, their dirty blood, their stupidity. This will help with all that. It's just good for the brain. It's good for the blood. It can be very good. Now, like I said, this is disclaimer. We're going to close this out. This was just for educational purposes. I encourage you to just look moringa up for yourself. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any medical advice. All ifs and cans in front of cures and prevents and all that stuff. It could possibly cure. It might possibly, and it can help prevent all those things. So got to get technical with it. And yeah, they call this the drumstick tree because you can drum. Thanks everybody. Moringa love. I'm Kendrick Henry, your local moringa farmer. I'm here in Tampa, Florida. We're enjoying the weather now that spring is back. I'm super excited. These trees are going to start coming back now. It's been dormant, you know, it's been winter time. I lost all my greens on my trees, so I'm going to start cutting them back. Might actually get them cut back right now. So I hope you guys have a good one. We'll be back here tomorrow at 1 o'clock p.m. I'll go live. Have you made your starter pots from the paper? Have you made any starter pots from the paper? Hey, that's a great question. Thanks, bro. We have not made any starter pots yet from the paper. That's a great idea. To where we could make a pot with the paper, and then you could use that to just a decomposable pot. Hey, that's a really, really great idea. You might want to make the pots maybe possibly from the bark and even the wood, because it might be a little bit more fibrous, a little bit more tough. Might be able to preserve it a little bit better. Might be able to put like something on it so that way it doesn't biodegrade so fast, but maybe over time it biodegrades. That's great, man. We're going to do that. But yeah, we're making paper. Make it rain, paper. Woo. Yeah, moringa paper. I got a little sheet of paper right here. You can make it different thicknesses. This was a nice thin one that I made. A little try it out. And we'll be coming out with the paper video soon. Have a great day, everybody. Please give me a call if you need to. 813-690-6516. Shoot me a text message. 813-567-3100. I think I just got some paper. It's all right. I got a moringa smoothie. Cheers. Moringa love. Peace. Till next time. Ciao.